You are listening to Boxagon Sports with Abraham Storns Jr., broadcasting the very best in boxing, MMA, and wrestling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
What's up, fight fans? Today we're going to talk about the current welterweight champion of the world, Terrance Crawford. Today it's been announced that his next fight is taking place on June 12th against an undecided opponent. Terrance Crawford stated today that he wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. They've been trying to make this fight happen for the past few years. When Manny Pacquiao was with Top Rank, Bob Arum wanted to keep Pacquiao away from Crawford because he felt that Crawford had a similar style to Mayweather and would easily outbox Pacquiao, which would be kind of true. You know, I can't really argue with them on that, but Pacquiao does have the experience. There were times I even thought that Keith Thurman would have beaten Pacquiao because he's more of a slick boxer, and he could have, he had the skills to outbox Manny Pacquiao, but Pacquiao has the experience. So Pacquiao and Crawford fight, if I were to choose between the two, I would go with Crawford over Pacquiao because he is way more slick. And, compared to all of Pacquiao's recent opponents like Keith Thurman and Adrian Broner, I think this will be the slickest opponent Pacquiao has faced since Mayweather if this fight were to happen. But if Pacquiao were to find some way to win this fight, it would not shock me because Pacquiao has came up, big, in big fights. So, Pacquiao's experience could be a huge factor in this fight. And so is, Bud Crawford's ability to box. So we'll see. And Terrance Crawford, you never know. He could possibly go against Conor McGregor on June 12th. Bob Arum said he wants to make this fight happen. McGregor, doesn't have an opponent right now because of Khabib. Is taking on Tony Ferguson in April, and Khabib is taking a few months off because of a Muslim Islam holiday or some sort has to take place in those few months, so he won't be able to rematch McGregor during that time. So McGregor doesn't have anyone else to fight, so McGregor might as well take advantage of a huge payday and fight Terrance Crawford on June 12th. So that'll be something that'll be interesting to watch. And two other guys that Crawford is rumored to face is Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter put on Twitter recently that nobody at 147 pounds is willing to fight him. Shawn Porter says that everyone calls Errol Spence the boogeyman at 147, but they might as well call me the Candyman because they're all afraid to call my name. So Shawn Porter, with that clever tweet, has said that he wants to fight Floyd Mayweather. He wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. But he didn't mention Terrance Crawford in that tweet. Maybe he have more than 140 characters in that tweet, and he just didn't have enough space in that tweet to mention Terrance Crawford. But Crawford and Porter fight would be interesting to watch. I think Crawford can win that because he's more of a slick, controlled boxer. Shawn Porter reminds me a lot of similar to like a Shane Mosley type of style, just like a slick brawler in a way. So I think that'll be a pretty big fight for PBC and Top Rank Promotions. And last but not least, you have Errol Spence Jr., who was in a car accident last year after his fight with Porter. So Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford is one of the biggest fights that can possibly take place at 147. They've been talking about this fight for the past few years. If the two were to fight, I think Spence will actually get dominated by Crawford. Even before the car accident, I always said that Crawford would beat Spence. I think he's a better boxer, and I don't think Errol Spence can land those body shots clean on Crawford. But if he were like to get inside and stay in the pocket, then he would have a chance to beat Terrance Crawford. He would keep him in the middle of the ring and keep him on the ropes. But I think Crawford is going to circle the ring and outbox Spence. Spence's best chance to win this fight is to take a few tune-up fights and a little bit more time off before fighting Crawford. But if they fight on June 12th and Spence doesn't have a tune-up fight before then, it's going to be Terrance Crawford, without a doubt, going to win that fight. It's going to take the WBC title at 147. So we'll just see what's next for Bud Crawford. and we'll wait and see, the reports coming soon about his next opponent. All right, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Let me know who you guys think Terrance Crawford should fight next. Please press like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Boxagon Sports with Abraham Storns Jr., broadcasting the very best in boxing, MMA, and wrestling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.